When the Memphis Grizzlies announced that they would be trading Patrick Beverley to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Jared Culver and Juan Hernangomez, I looked at their stats and I just scratched my head and thought to myself, why in the world, why the hell would they do this? Now, let's look at the stats together and compare Patrick Beverley to first Jared Culver. We can see that Patrick Beverley is better from the field, but especially Beverley shot 40% almost from three. Meanwhile, Jared Culver under 25%, which is, I think, one of the worst percentages in the league. 1.6 attempts. Yeah, that's not many attempts, but still, he played 34 games, so awful percentage. And also from the free throw line, only 60%. And this guy is a guard. He is a shooting guard, and he shoots 60% from the free throw line. So at that point, I thought to myself, all right, if this guy's trash, then maybe Juan Hernangomez is a better player. But let's see. Juan Hernangomez is a power forward, shooting only 43.5%. Power forward. He is supposed to play under the basket, and power forwards and centers normally have around 50% field goal percentage, but this guy almost has the same percentage as Patrick Beverley and other shooting guards, so that's trash. And also from the three, he shot only 33%, which is below average. And also, just like Jared Culver, he's trash from the free throw line. He only shot 62%. And now the best part about this, actually, Patrick Beverley, I think he's 6'2". Yeah, I think he's 6'2". He had more blocks than 6'9" power forward Juan Hernangomez. 0.1 blocks. So you can't tell me that this guy is amazing or even good or decent on defense if Patrick Beverley, the small Patrick Beverley, has more blocks, a lot more blocks on average than this power forward dude, Juan Hernangomez. So I at that point I didn't really understand why in the world they did this trade. So I looked into it further. Jared Culver is the 6th pick from the 2019 NBA draft. He is in his second year. He is only 22 years old, and I think that is the only reason why they did this trade, because this guy is very young and they maybe see some potential in him and they hope that he will develop into a better player. He was pretty good in college. Let's look at his college stats. In his second year in college, he averaged 18.5 points, shooting 46% from the field, 30 from three, which is bad, but in his first year he shot 38, so maybe there's some potential. And from the free throw line, he shot 70%. So yeah, he was a good player in college, very good player, except for the three. So I think that is the reason the Memphis Grizzlies are building for the future, not for this year, because as we all know, there are a ton of teams better than the Memphis Grizzlies this year. They have no chance of competing. They maybe have a chance of making the playoffs, but that's about it. So they are building for the future. They are hoping for their guys like Ja Morant, of course, to get better. He already is extremely good. Like Ja Morant is one of the top 30 NBA players, especially in the playoffs. He played extremely well. But I think guys like Dillon Brooks and also Jaren Jackson, all those guys, and maybe they hope that a guy like Jared Culver will develop into a very good, stable piece around them. So I think that's why they did this move and did this trade. So if we just look at the stats, this trade doesn't make any sense. But if we look at potential, this guy, Jared Culver, is only 22 years old. He was the 6th overall pick in the 2019 draft. And keep in mind, Damian Lillard was also the 6th pick. Of course, he was a lot better in his first year, and he turned out to be a superstar. But yeah, maybe this guy, Jared Culver, could develop into a better player, good role player maybe. I think that's what the Memphis Grizzlies are hoping for and why they did this trade. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this as a Grizzlies fan maybe? Yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. And have a nice day. See you guys in the next video.